Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to the Way of Positive Change YouTube channel. Thanks so much for subscribing and liking and sharing. Still having some problems getting my channel up on the side to be recommended to people who watch other readers. It's only showing to recent subscribers unless you look for me. So still have an IT bot on me. And the company that I had hired, Shark Tech, thought they had it fixed and a resolution to the problem, but alas, it didn't work. So I'm shopping for someone else. So send me some love, you guys. All right. But I love coming here. I love doing the videos, and I especially love reading for you. And I'm still offering the $25 readings. That's for half an hour. I normally charge $50 if you are a subscriber. All right, thanks. And feel free to share the videos or the crystal videos. I did two. I like the crystal videos that I did. I give myself a little pat on the back there because that was a little nerve-wracking. And then my favorite one, though, of course, is on gratitude. So if you haven't seen the Creating a Miraculous 2020 for Yourself with Gratitude, please look up that video. All right, speaking of old videos, I looked back at the Pelosi-Trump versus Trump in January, and I definitely see where Trump is not doing so well and Pelosi's doing better, even though they're both struggling with certain issues. But did you see Matt Gaetz, Mr. Storm the Ship, order pizza, I'm the president's buddy, and you have to pick up the cardboard box after me because I don't know how to pick up after myself? From Florida, he voted. I don't want to get this wrong. Positive, he voted to restrain the president with war powers resolution, limiting DJT's ability to strike her in without congressional approval. So, and of course, everyone's arguing, well, what exactly does that mean? So, anyway, there's more to that story. He knows something. Because Francis Rooney did it too, but he's leaving. He won't be representative for Florida anymore. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I posted that on the community page. Look for that. I mentioned that Becca and from House of Lermont and Johnny from Tro's Apprentice saw a traitor. I think that's probably one in the mix. One that they saw. Anyway, so I want to know, back to the very serious nature, lots and prayers and prayers and prayers for Puerto Rico, who are without power. I read for one of my dear friends, Sandra, yesterday, and her mother-in-law is without power. They're saying that the power station has been damaged, and they've had quakes ongoing now for tremors, and for 2 weeks now, and her medicine needs to be refrigerated. So this is a very serious situation. So keep them in your prayers, of course, everyone in Australia and all of the families and loved ones that died in the plane crash. And speaking of that, I want to look at today two things because it is happy full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer today, you guys. This is where the what's going to start to hit the fan. There's an awakening going on, and we have that. We're already in the foreshadow of that Pluto-Saturn conjunction that is exact on the 12th, on Saturday. It's going to get cray-cray, you guys. I want to know, I'm going to ask two questions. One, I want to know if the other countries that have suffered casualties of loved ones that were on that plane, I want to know if they're going to get together with NATO, if they're going to also have their own vote, so to speak, to limit Trump and to stop his barbaric actions that lead to this chain of reaction and tragedy. I want to know if they're going to do that. So that's the first question. The second question is, what do we need to know? How can I help you? How can they help me? How can I help you? So we'll get some information there. All right. First off, will Trudeau from Canada and Sweden and Iran and some of the other countries that had people, I think there were Ukrainian people on there as well, but will they get together? Will they start to squish Trump? Will they come after him and try to limit him as because you know this conjunction coming up has to do with powers and structures that need to be broken down, and advancement towards them, questioning them. So let's see. Will Sweden and Canada and the other countries that suffered casualties in that plane crash, or that died on the plane, which is in question of whether, it was accidentally shot down, but it was still a chain of events. Will they get together to put Trump in his place, to admonish him, to say he can't come to their meetings anymore? How can they sanction him, you guys? Can they do that? I don't know. All right, let's see. Will they do that? Will they start to try to make Trump be accountable for his actions? What will happen to Trump with his associations with these countries? All right, let's see. There's going to be messages about this, and possibly a vote, a meeting, a vote. These are things that are written. This can be requests or letters or proclamations, declarations. Pentacles are always, the page of Pentacles is always something written. It's of the earth, so it's not hearing, it is written. So, that's definitely notification something's getting ready to happen, okay? And there's going to change. So he's going to have a bit of, I'm not sure if he was where he was on the meter scale for their likes and dislikes or demerit system. But this is a change. And when it's on its side, it's not for his good. So that is really something. That is really says something. There's going to be a change. The way things are done, it will not karma. We just got this. I do a card of the day on the Way of Positive Change Facebook and Instagram page, and we just got this yesterday. And this is what goes around comes around. And usually, if it's upright, it's your good karma too, right? You get back some goodies for the good things and deeds that you've done for others in kind, But when it's on its side, whoa, that's heavy. That's a big major arcana card of times of change. This is going to be one of them. This represents one of the big, it can be Mother Russia, but this represents one of the biggest countries involved. And there's the Queens. I'm telling you. And there's the Three of Pentacles that we got. Every time I'm seeing now that we kept seeing those three Queens and the Three of Cups, I get the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and those Queens start. I'm like, who's talking to who? All right. So there's a meeting. This is the meeting and a collaboration of cooperative effort with people discussing plans. See how they, they're going to this person for advice. All right. And this could be the UK. That could be the Queen. Whoa. They're separating themselves from, this is big, you guys. They're separating. They're saying, you can't come here or be a part of this, or we're not going to be a part of this with you. This is separation. If you're doing a reading on a relationship, which I did get for Putin in the long run with Trump, because he's just playing him. This is very big news. So I'm glad we looked into this. I'm sure some other readers will too. And then he'll have somebody that will try to give him a save, because this is the Six of Cups. So I went back from nostalgic days with him. But there will be some things that break from this, And I think the astrology of this time and the premise of what is suggested could happen fits in very well. He is going to be freaked out. This is going to freak his freak. Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is where we need to play Billie Eilish's song, You Think You're a Tough Guy. Okay, so one of my nephews likes, I mean, not my nephews, but one of my cousins like Billie Eilish a lot. Okay, that's a song you can't get out of your head. So, I don't like some of her songs that talk about death, but that one is, the other one is kind of funny. But it's different. Anyway. And there's the other Queen of Pentacles. More queens. This is to the women. You know, the chain of events that happened to his foolish actions. And now they're saying that he had actually, on that evening that attack happened with Soleimani, or however you say his name, they had targeted someone else, but it faltered. Or they couldn't get it. They didn't hit him anyway. Thank God. I mean, we don't know everything. Of course, we're not ever going to know everything. Trump fears the reactions from this. He fears the reactions of a female ruler that will have something to say. He hopes things will be okay, but he knows. Listen, he is losing sleep for a whole other reason other than you know what. This is a parting of the ways. So he is going to lose people that he's done deals with. They are walking away from him. He's going to have to walk away too. They don't want him there. They don't like him. They don't want him there. Well, I'm very optimistic with this, that they're going to say that this is, you know, your mistake, your foolish actions are costing lives, you know. So this is big. This is huge. This is, we are not, and overseas, of course, and I still got, remember in that video when I asked what was going to happen with Iran, I still got water. I felt that we had to really be careful of any place that was on or near or around or in water. Okay, so this is my Putin card. So, he's going to have something to say about this, but this is breaking. So I don't, you know, let's see. What does Putin say here? What does Putin say to Trump about his foolish actions? He could have suggested it. Whoop, there went my note. Oh, he's all over the... Oh, my gosh. If he did suggest it, which he could have, that he strike Soleimani or whatever, and then he's like, squirrel, I'm out of here, scram. You know, wow. So that's really interesting. What else do we need to know about Trump? Anything else? Boy, he's going to try to spin. We saw he was going to try to, when it gets really wonky, he's going to try to say, I'm going to help the economy, I'm going to be the hero. Of course, that's what he was trying to do with this anyway. So, all right. And then, you know, this is very much like the Page of Pentacles. So there could be more articles, there could be documents and proclamations, and I don't know what it's called when they, you know, tell him he can't play in their reindeer games anymore. Okay, somebody help me, what's that called? All right, so I think that's like when they ousted Putin from the G summit. So, okay. They're going to oust Trump. They don't like him, and they're not going to take it anymore. Good for them. All right, now this, let's go a little bit more on the peaceful side here. This weekend, this full moon. Oh, and you guys, remember that cleansing your crystals just outside in the moonlight is fantastic. It cleanses them, and it clears them, and charges them. But in the eclipse energy, it's even stronger. This is also a very good time to sage your home. So, all right, here we go. What do we need to know as the truth warriors, the light keepers in this world? What's the message from your guides and angels for us during this time? What's the message from our guides and angels for the light keepers? For this message, gathered here for this message. All right, let's see. Okay, so, excuse me, control your emotions as best as you can, and realize that remember, the King of Cups is a blowhard. He always exaggerates, so try not to overreact to any of the exaggerations or like some of the stupid claims that he made about Obama or in the rally or about there was imminent threats. So just don't let anyone pull you. Don't let him pull you off your pedestal piece. Watch your emotions, because it could get a little tense. All right, and even watch your emotions with possibly even some family members. Around any of you that have planned events or reunions, things like that, or discussions about finances. So try to keep it light. If you know that being with your family triggers your emotions, perhaps you may not want to choose this weekend, okay, to spend time with them. Okay, can do a little bit of making up maybe a new budget, or adjusting the one that you have. See what needs to go to clear the way for the new. Okay, go within. So today we got the Hermit card for the card of the day, but the High Priestess is very much like him. And again, so we have the phases of the moon. So any way that you get messages that when you go within, painting, walking, yoga, dancing, meditation, some people when they draw, they get messages, so try some of that. Okay, don't overindulge, but be nice to yourself. Give yourself a few things. Watch some nice movies. Things that make you happy. If you like football, do that. I know I'm definitely going to watch a game or two. I used to be so into football. I watched, oh my gosh, I was a true blue football fan. But when they stopped, when they started trading so many people, and it just confounded. It confused me. So anyway, Judgment card. Try to stay out of judgment, especially when we've got people blowing hot air. Try to stay out of judgment. This is also this is a new year. Get up. Be a new you. Get that gratitude list done that we talked about. I know some of you don't want to do it, but if you want those miracles, you've got to dig deep. And it always works. It never fails. I have never, ever had anyone tell me that it didn't work. And that's pretty cool. All right, so this is rise to the call, rise to the action called for. All right. Even if you don't want to, even if you're being stubborn, even if you don't think the opportunity looks good, there's hidden goodies in the Four of Cups. When he finally decides to take that cup, he's very grateful that he did. All right. So accept invitations to do something new from others. Don't isolate. Don't get upset. Don't worry about you-know-who, because that's the card we got. It's okay to go within, but don't isolate, okay? That's not good, because this isn't happy, and neither is this. Work together with others, make a plan, and I'm going to say again, there could be some aggressive type actions, so I want you to be very careful of other people with road rage, people who drink too much and end up having some words that cause wounds, attacks from others. So please be careful with that. Try to stay, balanced as best you can. If you feel like you need to save someone or react because you're very passionate about how you feel, this is not the right time. You will not win. Okay? So don't do that. Keep your opinions to yourself. Again, there we got the Hermit card, just like we got this morning for the Way of Positive Change Facebook. So do the things where you can receive your own sage advice from this wise teacher. Do these things we talked about. Paint, draw, get messages. Don't attack. Get out of the way of aggressive behavior. Don't let anyone pull you off your pedestal of peace with blowhard, exaggerated talk or lies. And don't isolate. Take people up on their invitations to do something new and fun. All right, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I've got a fair to do, and then I'm doing some readings here in my office. I'm still trying to fluff this place up. I need pictures and things, and then I'll give you a tour. It's not that big, but it's much bigger than the little corner that you see. All right. I wish you many blessings, and don't forget to charge up those crystals. Please like and subscribe. If you can share the video or hit that like button, any attention drawn to it helps me come up in the ranks a little bit. And I'll let you know the update when I go over and talk to a lady named Cecilia. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.